I pull up, roll the window down it. I pull up, roll the window down it. I pull up, roll the window down it.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, you can't replace.
It's not in the case of anybody.
That's why I spend my life with you.
Hi, hotties, kettles, tea stirs. You here for hot tea. All commentary is alleged, and in my opinion, this is for entertainment purposes only. It's a lot we have to discuss today, and it has everything to do with the criminalistic Holts. Today's conversation is going to require a lot of depth, so if you don't have that, go ahead and click off, because I don't have time to cuss you out in the comments today. But that don't mean I won't meet you with a good old bye ho. And I want to make it clear, I am not celebrating or happy about this at all. However, somebody has to be the bad guy, and why not me? A lot on my channel, I talk about being a girl's girl. And although this is a Love and Marriage Huntsville gossiping channel, I use a lot of these moments to bond with women and try to use these moments as teachable lessons. I have a deep dislike for male-identified women, and those are a lot of my talking points. With that being said, Miss Marlene is heavily male-identified. Not only is she male-identified, she's one of the women that has had a hard life. And if you have an easy life, she's going to resent you for it. And if her son gives you a hard life, she's going to feel like you deserve it. I'm going to be real. This is not all, but in my opinion, most, or not even most, majority of the male-identified women are boy moms. Let's argue in the comments. There are women that have daughters but act like Slarion. For example, they over coddle their sons and show this deep nurturing love for them while raising their daughters and forcing them to grow up and take accountability for their actions, which everybody should be taking accountability for their actions. But the way some women treat their daughters versus their sons is a case study, and it should be talked about, because this is not just a black issue. This is an issue across the diaspora, where women start to have strange fixations on their son, and they have this weird obsession over their son. Miss Marlene is one of those women, and like I said, I'm going to throw a few clips in here. But Miss Marlene is the type of woman, if you hold her sons accountable, she's going to look at that as if you're trying to bash them. Why? Because she's a shitty mother. She never really raised her sons, and she feels guilty for that. And if they have to be accountable for their actions, she's going to have to be accountable for her actions, or the lack thereof. So I say all that to say, we've seen plenty of scenes where Miss Marlene clearly agreed with Mel, but in the same breath coddled her son and didn't hold him accountable for his actions. We saw firsthand how she flipped the script on Mel to coddle her son and run to his protection, and he's a grown man that caused all of this chaos in his life on his own. So what does this male-identified woman does to another woman, knowing that her son is the one that ruined his family, cheating and creating a baby outside of his marriage? She takes on her son's mindset, because if he has to be accountable for his actions, she will then have to be accountable for hers. So that was a long intro to say Miss Marlene called Mel lazy, and had she would have played her cards right, Mel probably would have helped her pay some of her bills. Let's get into this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit the post notification bell so you guys are up to date each and every time that I upload. And before we get into Montez and Miss Marlene, per my last video, a lot of you guys, well, it's pretty mixed, 50-50. Some of you guys thought it was slaw. Some of you guys said it wasn't slaw, and I feel y'all on that. I'm just gonna take every moment I can to roast these two hoes. So if that wasn't slaw, valid. But in my opinion, that very much looked like her side profile, and the only reason I really thought it was slaw was because that publicist lady was there, and she was also the one that was in the club with her. But somebody came over here and told me that another content creator posted a close-up of the girl and it wasn't slaw. And another sidebar, I don't mind y'all talking about content creators. Y'all know I've never been a hating ass bitch, but she told me Megamon posted this, and I just had to take the opportunity to let her know I don't give a damn what that raggedy hating ass hoe has going on over there on her channel, and I need every last one of y'all to know that. I've never had issues with y'all speaking about content creators, and I won't start now. But please understand, understand that big-headed, old brain, hating ass mega mind hoe will always be roasted over here on my platform, because when you start a beef with me, you're going to have a beef with me forever. So if you offended when it comes to my approach over that situation, I don't give a damn. It didn't happen to you, it happened to me. So if you don't want that thirsty hoe getting roasted, keep that whole name out my chat. Other than that, I'ma do me. Y'all should do you. Me not liking somebody else shouldn't have anything to do with y'all. But it looks like Miss Marlene's life is all out of whack, and it's starting with her sons, her two creations, the two she raised, or lack thereof raising. I don't know what this court case is about, but on Thursday, October the 12th, it looks like he's scheduled to be in court, which is tomorrow. Now, the last time we heard of Montez, he was on Crime Stoppers and on his way to jail. I don't know if this is some type of continuation. I don't know if this is a new case. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to keep you guys up to date. I just figured since we were talking about Miss Marlene, we should go ahead and line all the Holts up since they're all criminals. So unfortunately, it looks like Miss Marlene's house is being sold, or in the process of being sold. It was listed for sale 9/25/2023, which was literally a few days ago, or 2 weeks ago, or was it 2 months ago?
I think it's real soon. 2 weeks. 2 days. 2 months.
The house is currently pending for $250,000. And all this reminds me of is her calling Mel lazy. All this reminds me of is Marlene's son, Mel's baby mama, saying that he was the breadwinner. All this reminds me of is when you coddle your son, they're not going to be able to grow up and actually be men, because the proof is in the pudding. Ever since Mel left her baby mama, he's been declining ever since, and everybody that has attached themselves to him has also been in a downward trend. Him and Mel bought this home for Miss Marlene back in 2008. Can we be honest? Was Walkie Talkie gonna be able to buy his mom a home if it wasn't for Mel? Y'all think if Miss Marlene haven't gone on national television and said that she thought Mel was lazy and she needed to do more, that Mel wouldn't help her kid's grandmother? In my opinion, it's the fact that she really co-signed everything Walkie Talkie was saying, even though she knew it was wrong. Her going to court and Mel's baby mama being upset that she wouldn't outright lie for him tells me everything that we need to know about this situation. She knew she messed up, but instead of her holding her son accountable for whatever reason, I believe she's scared of him. And like I said, we're looking at the consequences of being male identified and not holding men accountable when they're wrong. But that's just my opinion. She's allowed him to blame everyone else instead of really telling him, son, you are wrong. Everything that is happening to you now is because of your actions. Even the attitude and the demeanor she had toward Miss Van was very unnecessary and uncalled for, but only a male-identified woman would take that approach when her nasty-ass, musty-ass, broke-ass son destroyed his family with a woman he had created 4 kids with and then created an outside baby. Only a male-identified woman would take the approach of Miss Marlene, which is why she's reaping her karma. We've literally gotten a chance to see over the time everybody's downfall, and I genuinely believe it is based on how they chose to deal with themselves and go about this situation in the start of the show. Like, now it's ironic that Mel is thriving and doing everything that these people tried to stop her from doing, just for both of these people to not have any home, which is unfortunate. But at the end of the day, Walkie Talkie is the reason for all of this. They tried to come on this show and manipulate a situation and blame Mel for speaking about her situation. In the clip, toward the end, you guys are going to see Walkie Talkie try to basically say he's going to start telling his kids that Mel had a boyfriend. That's why they're divorced. That's evil. His mother didn't open her mouth and say, you know that's a lie. You know that's wrong. You know she didn't cheat on you. She sat there and let him spill those lies even though she knew it was wrong. Or you're going to also hear him say to his mother, if she was so hurt, why would she go on national television and tell everybody about me me cheating. Basically, he's blaming her and his mother is co-signing his blame. Co-signing the blame that he's putting on her. Because Miss Marlene has been treated the worst way by men. And she feels like Mel should be grateful for the little bit bare minimum that her raggedy ass, manipulative, narcissistic son gives Mel. I genuinely believe she feels like Mel should be grateful for this bullshit that she's placed in front of her. Which is why this year when Miss Marlene and Martell had a sit down, when Mel's baby mama was talking about the court and him going to court and not wanting to continue court, but Mel wanting to push for full custody, she was basically trying to say that Mel should be grateful because most women and most kids don't have their dads or baby dads, because this loser asshole chose to deal with loser ass men that don't take care of their kids. She feels like Mel should be grateful that Walkie Talkie is harassing her, stalking her, and doing anything that he can to get under her skin and use these kids to manipulate her. So Miss Marlene thinks that she should be grateful because the men that I've slept with, the men that I chose to be my kid's father, wouldn't put half that much energy into my children. And I genuinely believe that's where a lot of these women come from. When they look at Walkie Talkie and they can utter out of their mouth that he's a good dad, it's merely because they don't know what a good dad looked like. They had gone so long without an active father, they think that a man just being there is active enough. Without understanding, trauma can still come into play when someone isn't well. And let's not forget, Walkie Talkie, Mel's baby mama, Miss Marlene's son, is the one that initiated the court battle. Now, one time did she hold her son accountable, but when Mel started to fight for full custody, that's when she wanted to say, oh, well, why are y'all in court anyway? It don't make no sense. People shouldn't have to tell y'all how to take care of y'all kids. Then she wanted to give him some sort of advice, but catering and coddling to him instead of fucking being honest and saying, you took her to court for full custody of her kids. What did you think it was gonna happen? So y'all take a look at these clips, get in the comments, let me know what you think. It's literally more I can break down with this situation, but you guys are gonna get so infuriated when y'all watch these videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, the post notification bell so you guys are up to date each and every time that I upload.
So, son, how are you, baby?
What's up?
Nothing too much.
Doing okay.
So how's everything with you and Mel?
Well, this divorce is not coming fast enough. It's always something. You know, the kids will come to me and say, Daddy, do you have a girlfriend? I'm like, why you say that? Mommy told us that, you know? And it's like, you know, enough is enough. Even when it comes to the social media, it's like, I'm tired of Melody always running to social media and saying things about me constantly. It's like, now I'm gonna have to start saying certain things, you know? I'm gonna say, kids, you know, Mom and Daddy, we going our separate ways, but Mommy got a boyfriend too.
Don't want the children to resent you both.
Yeah, I know.
She hurt. You know what I mean? I mean, she'd rather just get out there and just talk about it, just like block it. But it eats at her. It eats at her.
Yeah, but I mean, my thing is, it's like if it's hurting you that bad, like why tell everybody that your husband is cheating?
Yeah.
And especially when you ain't cheated too, though. That's my main thing now. Like, why are you going to tell everybody that I'm out here cheating and you did the same thing? If you're gonna talk about my mess, talk about yours too.
Yeah.
Let's do this thing together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So what about them other rumors online?
Yeah. The other girl is pregnant.
That's the thing. Oh, let me say my joke. Oh my God. I want you to put it all around the front of the house. Yeah, around there too. I seen one that time around that, remember? Thank you, son.
Most definitely.
Take care of your mama. Well, how's my grandchildren?
Oh, they're good. So while I was over there, when I went to get the kids, Mel had closed that door in my face. And guess who opened the door?
Who?
Van. It's good to see because I haven't seen her in a while. I ain't talked to her in a long time either since, you know, she blocked me about a year ago. So, you know, I greeted her with a hug, but, you know, she didn't
she hugged you?
No, she didn't. I hugged her, though, you know, and she was about to start getting a little disrespectful. She was up there saying, it didn't feel right, us standing this close to each other, you know? I'm like, I'm saying, you've been knowing me for how many years now?
Why it didn't feel right?
Yeah.
What's wrong with her?
I don't know.
If it didn't feel right, you know, you go sit down.
Don't open the door for
You
me.
go sit down, okay?
Exactly. She need to realize I'm the dad. That's
Oh,
never
yeah,
gonna change.
always.
You know,
That's
so
right.
we all got to move forward.
That's right.
And so.
And what's going between you and Melanie?
Yeah.
Ain't nobody perfect.
Nobody.
So that's why, you know, I just stay in my lane and don't bother y'all. I got my own life living. I do have a life, baby.
Yeah. Some people don't though.
God bless
And then she
her.
said she wanted to talk to me. So, to me, I'm like, it's been over a year.
What you want to talk about?
I know what I'm saying.
What is
It's
that
been
for
a year.
What is that for y'all to talk about?
I don't know. What are your thoughts on that?
Keep it positive.
Yeah.
You know, don't be all negative and just want to down somebody. just for whatever reason you have. Everybody needs to stay in their lane.
Yeah.
Mind your business. Because I love y'all.
Yeah.
Melanie will always be my daughter-in-law, no matter what. And you definitely gonna always be my son.
Oh, cheers
for
to that.
life.
Yeah, I pull up, roll the window down it. I pull up, roll the window down it. Yeah, I pull up, roll the window down it.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. 'Cause the love you give, you can't
It's not in entertainment purpose. It's not in
That's why I'm to spend my life